Previously on XCOM 2.
Mission compromised.
Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of XCOM 2. In the last episode we leveled another alien facility and I got a little bit injured. So we are taking out one of our psionic troops in my place while we round out another one of these guerrilla operation mission things. This one's to protect the device. Advent are moving in to destroy one of our relay beacons. So we are heading in to kill everyone in the area. I think there's 28 enemies this time, and ensure that it continues transmitting the data. Let's get in there and let's see what we've got.
Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
As strong as we are for missions like this, I am very aware that we are down one big hitter. Most notably that I'm not on this mission. We do have, of course, our Psyker with us with domination, which will be very, very useful. But what I want to do is I want to get in close to this and see what mobs are nearby, because I get the feeling that this is going to turn into a very nasty mission very quickly. That Andromedan suit up on top is probably what we're going to end up controlling. But let's have a look and see what's on this map. We can get you in behind that. No, let's get you in behind the car.
Good to go.
It's not too close, and we should be able to see what's going on there. Everyone else, you're just going to pull forwards. Now, if that is on the edge and that's as far as it goes, we can actually get Jackson right to there. Matrix. Get right into that building. We didn't see a pod in it at the start when it was doing the little Passover thing. It should be just there. Yeah, that's where the pod is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mobs there. And the 2 up on top that we saw gives us 8 of the 28. There's 28 on this map. We will bring Singin over here.
Double time.
And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do our normal plan of get as much heavy ordnance as possible in on things and then get Matrix to go through and mop them all up. So, Taddy Booby, you can come in across to here for now.
Eyes on the prize.
Now, we don't have the same luxury as before where things were doing 6 damage, because now they're doing 10. Jeez. We've got maybe 5 turns before that goes. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more over there. Scurrying Advent. Brilliant. Well done, guys. That's another 5 there, so that's 10 more in total, so that's 18 that we've seen. That's, it's not bad for finding out where they all are, but obviously not brilliant for careful engagement. Let's think about this. Alright, we're going to bring Dark Shadow over this way.
No need to ask twice.
So there's that pod that we saw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tatty Booby, you've got a rocket. Could bring you in over here for now, actually. That's a reasonable place.
Moving. Moving to Overwatch.
Go on, Overwatch. Jackson, probably
Orders
to
confirmed.
here.
Eyes on the prize.
Matrix, I don't know where I want to put you, because everywhere has the potential to reveal you once things start moving towards us. So probably stay where you are for now. Our Psyker can come forwards to there. In fact, no, let's bring Jihan up to here.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Grenades, we need grenades forwards. Yeah, forwards to that corner.
10-4.
And we're going to want Singh in as well. So let's get Singh up to here for now.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Steady weapon. Come forwards just a little bit. What is the chance to dominate? 76, that's pretty reasonable. For now, we won't do that, of course. We will just go on Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
You can go on Overwatch.
Scanning.
Matrix, you can go on Overwatch. Okay, I thought they were going to come close enough there to actually reveal. Those guys have nearly moved far enough away that we don't need to worry about them at an engagement point of view. Who can actually see that one? Is it you? Yes, so if we move Jackson back and out the way first... Oh, just got away with it. That's literally what happened. So we'll have to bring Jackson back and out the way. And then engage them. And then we could maybe jump Jackson somewhere if we need to.
Moving to position.
Okay. You guys are... Let's say you're going to be our test for the new incendiary bomb. Civilians, of course, should be spared. But at the same time, I like the way they burn. That was pretty effective. I'd say that was pretty damn effective. Now what's he gonna do? He just ran for cover and now he's reacting and running for cover. That's fine because he's burning. We don't care about him. You guys? You're spreading out. That sucks a bit. Oh, there's 3 up on top. Okay. No, there's more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not too bad, all in all. Okay, let's have a look at our options. Soulfire ends the turn. Stasis does not end the turn. Domination ends the turn. Void Rift ends the turn. So we can stasis something, and then we can dominate this guy. Very useful to know just in case we reveal something really nasty. Let's have a look at our other Grenadier and see what we can do to help make this better. Because we're going to send Matrix charging through all of this. We don't want him to go too far that way because he will reveal another pod. So these guys are a little bit threatening. But at the same time, he can probably do something explosive with them. In fact, where did I put Singh? There you are. You can see a hell of a lot of things at the moment. What is in range of your face-off? Everything but one. Who is that one? That is the shield bearer that we can't quite reach. That's okay. I'm happy enough with that. So with a face-off, most of them have got a pretty decent chance. So we'll Lightning Hands. In fact, before we do that, let's look at getting... This guy is really annoying. Assuming we steal this one, This chap is just in the way for no reason. I wonder. We could skull mine on him.
It's still up! Target is still up!
Okay, that did not work. So, plan B would be shooting him at point blank. Seems like a reasonable plan B.
Armor still holding!
So he's going to take a little bit more damage when the face-off goes off. Yeah, that's reasonable. You're going to die to the face-off. You're going to die to the burning after the face-off. So let's have a look at what we could maybe do with a rocket. No, we want your mimic beacon available. That's what we want. Because Matrix is going to be charging around, going crazy. This guy is really what we want some damage to be on. So from here, let's go with a... I think I'm going to want a plasma, actually. Plasma will do decent damage to him. Allow us to blow apart the other one as well. That works.
Frag out!
Cool. So we can also get Matrix to get an axe on this guy. Or a rage strike to further remove his concealment issue. Let's put Reaver on now. Rage strike in on this guy.
They're on to me.
Damn it, they were just too close. Okay, well we've got 2 mimic beacons that we're going to use, so that can be fine. It's just a real pain. Okay, in that case, I'm tempted to get Sing in a better position to face off against all of them. Because face off isn't quite going to hit, although if we move, then we won't get the ones up on top. That's fine, we'll just work with the mimic beacons and we'll steal the Prometheus suit. Which means actually you're in a pretty bad place now. That was a bit of a mistake. Let's stasis. On you. It's actually a civilian panicked. Brilliant. So we stasis you. You will be fine until next turn.
Armor of the mind!
And then we can actually get you back. So we'll do the domination on the Prometheus suit.
You will break.
76%, come on. Whoa, if that hadn't worked, we would be in quite a lot of trouble. I mean, we're still not in a brilliant place, but it could be a lot worse. Okay, so let's do this face off now. So lightning hands on you up top. Single pistol shot on the other one up top. Then we'll get the face-off going. Only 1 damage, that's a bit of a shame. This could, of course, take a while. Actually, it wasn't as many as I hoped, but that was pretty respectable. Okay, so the best thing we can probably do with Jackson is just take a regular shot, but there isn't a huge amount that's good in place at the moment. We could jump up top and get a blast over here. That would be quite respectable. We could also jump over here and get a blast this way. Could also jump right to the back and... No, because we'll get flanked. Can we put down right here? No, we can't. We can put down outside, but that's not brilliant. And all this is explodey inside. I think here is going to be best. %. 8 to 12, he's definitely dead.
You want some more?
Okay. We can get Dark Shadow to do some fun stuff over here. Blaster Bomb's got a decent range. I don't think we can get all 3 of these. We can get these 3 though. Or we can get him to pop a lot of damage over this way. And that might actually be best. Very nearly to be able to get those 3. I mean, we can get these 3, which are probably the biggest threats. So let's do that. Good damage, explosions, etc., etc. Right. We're going to go for a rocket from you. Just over here.
Rockets away.
We're of course using all of our good ordnance at the moment. So it's literally Matrix and Tatty Boo Boo left. So we're going to have to step forward and get a Mimic Beacon out. And then Matrix is going to have to go crazy.
Alright, I'll go.
So that's ready for the Mimic Beacon. Matrix, start with your axe. Probably on the Prime Commissar actually, because it's quite far away. And if we can get him gone, he dodged but not very well, then that means we can just focus now on doing all the stabbing. 8 to... Oh my god. Come back, camera. Right, 8 to 12. How much health has he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can only just kill this guy. So let's focus on the ones that you can kill. You can kill this guy very easily.
We're near the objective. Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
I think you may have revealed another pod as well, which is really bad.
Did you see that?
Oh god.
Are we looking for this?
That's not what we needed.
I've got the thing.
So we're definitely going to back the hell up. And there's another pod over there that we haven't seen yet. Well, that's a lot of damage to do to a Doomsphere, but no. No, let's be sensible about this. We will take out everything else and we will work our way back towards the main group. Because they've got at least a turn of moving before they can even shoot at us.
Impressed yet?
Okay, so 2 options. We're not going to go for that one. We're going to try and work back towards the group and then across to the other side. So come at it from this side.
Well, how about that?
Okay, so this guy, 8 to 12, probably not going to be able to do enough. This one definitely can do enough. Come at him.
You know that was good.
Okay, next up. 8 to 12, no. 9 to 13, more chance. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's a good chance of us getting him. That one's definitely going to go. The mech 9 to 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's start with the mech. Mech down. Just got it.
Impressed yet?
Which means we've got slightly less chance of getting... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're only just potentially going to get that one. I think we're probably going to have to just step into cover at this point. And we'll save our other Mimic Beacon for next turn.
No problem, boss.
So, Mimic Beacon goes out. Come on, give it to me in a nice, obvious place. Not up there. That can work. As long as it stops messing up the position. There we go. So this has obviously not gone the way that we wanted it to. Revenant's not so much of an issue. Anyone can kill a Revenant. Right, you're coming across this way. Civilians running scared, and you're going to shoot at the Mimic Beacon. Commissar's coming along. Also going to shoot at the Mimic Beacon. Okay. We've still got the Prometheus suit. That should draw some fire. Ow, that's a lot of damage. And of course, really, we want to be keeping things away from that. Oh god, Doomsphere. We're in hard cover, so it should be okay. Yeah.
I'm taking fire!
But that is certainly not ideal.
Taking every fire!
What are you doing? You're going after... Oh, you're just suppressing. Well, Matrix doesn't care about suppression anyway. So that's not an issue at all. Neither is the Overwatch, really. Those guys are just moving up. You're going after the Prometheus suit. We may actually lose it this turn. There he goes. Well, it was nice while it lasted. It did exactly what it was meant to do, which was be a big-ass distraction. Oh, wait, then it gets to move? That's a bit rude. Okay. Let's see what we've got. I think, because Matrix is really not caring, we could... we kind of need his Mimic Beacon, so we're going to have to focus on everyone else first, I think. Okay, we've got Fan Fire, so we can get a massive amount of damage onto this mech with Sing. In fact, can you see the mech at the moment? You can. So we can do a regular pistol shot, and then we can Fan Fire. Probably go for the puppet, actually. Unlikely to get that. Good. That's going to burn to death. And then Fan Fire. Right through here on the heavy mech.
Special delivery!
Oh, all low hits. Yeah, that was not good. Okay, Jackson, we're gonna need you to help out with the Andromedan. So if we get your rapid fire 2 shots down there, that'll be plenty. That also gives your Icarus jump a chance to recharge. I should have reloaded you before doing that. That was a mistake.
How many is that now?
Okay, Matrix will do you in a bit. We could potentially Haywire Protocol this, steal it. Probably not going to have a huge chance, so let's leave that for the moment. And let's focus on things that we can do. Like shredding the hell out of that. So, gas bomb. Don't think we're going to be able to get more than one thing with it. So let's just get it as far down the alley as we can. There we go.
This is for you.
I'm actually quite tempted to get a sting grenade on it as well. Add some extra disorientation. Let's have a think. If I do a hail of bullets, can I see it? I can. Yeah, let's get a hail of bullets on it. Well, that was kind of the point. Right. We can soul fire to guarantee kill this guy. We could also void rift to get people to move around, but I think guaranteeing kills at the moment is the right thing to do. 628 won't quite kill the battle commander.
The tissue melts away.
And we don't want him to put a shield up on anything.
Terminated.
Okay, Dark Shadow. We can do more explosive fun with you. Let's get an incendiary bomb in over here, I think. Although we could actually get you to go for both of these if we position that nicely there. So we'll do this one first.
Grenade out!
Cool. He's burning. He's not having a good day. Let's do an acid one over here, actually.
Heads down!
Okay, who have we got left? We've got one more blast from over here. We've got Matrix. So we've only got these 3 left. I think we will get this this sting grenade in. We'll try and do as much as we can inside as well. Although I don't know if that's going to work the way I want it to. It's always a little bit temperamental. If we get that there, we might get lucky and hit some other things. So pop. Still got a couple of turns left before they actually destroy the beacon. So as long as they're just failing in general, then it works in our favour. Right, now for Matrix's stuff, we obviously want to get closer to our people back here. So maybe if I run to here and then I throw the Mimic Beacon out over this way, they'll blast at the Mimic Beacon and they'll ignore him. It's a huge gamble though. Can we go around this way and get in here? Yes, we can. Alright. So we'll get Jihan in over here. And from here, we could take a shot, we could miss, which will do 2 damage to this, which will make him die from burning. I think that's probably actually going to be the best use of what we can do.
Not even close.
And Matrix will stay where he is and throw his Mimic Beacon out. He'll throw it down in this direction just to provide some more distraction. Oh, okay, that didn't take enough damage, so Dark Shadow's going to get attacked. Man, he totally didn't need shooting. So the Doom Sphere is pretty much a non-entity at the moment. It's going to have reduced movement range as well. You're standing nicely in the open. And only 6 damage. Okay, it might survive 2 hits. No, not quite, not quite. Yeah, with your disorientation, I wasn't expecting you to hit anything. So the Mutons, what are they doing? They're moving up a bit and taking shots at Matrix still. We do need to get him out of there sooner rather than later. Really, we need to get some kind of explosion in there. Very helpful. Thank you so much, Mr. Muton. That is, of course, less useful. We've got maybe 2 turns left. This is a tough mission. This is really, really tough. Nope, we've got maybe 1 turn left. Are you running all the way in, or are you just taking a shot? You're just taking a shot.
I'm gonna need support here.
Ow! That is really not cool.
I'm looking ugly over here.
It's only 2 damage, that's not too bad. That's going to burn to death next turn. It's amazing how quickly it can all go a little bit south. So we are out of explosives over here. We have explosives left over here. So let's have a think about what we can best do. We've also got our psychic powers. We can Void Rift. So let's
Heading out.
step on in. And we'll get a Void Rift going here, I think.
Step into the void.
Spotted damage, any insanity? No. We didn't get that lucky. I probably should have rocketed first, but I think I'm actually going to use the rocket at the back over there. Let's do it there like that.
Ready for the fireworks.
Again, should have reloaded first, but the eagerness to get things destroyed is great. Okay, let's bring Jackson down here and we'll do something crazy here. So reload first.
I'm ready.
Icarus jump down. Okay, it looks like XCOM 2 has actually crashed, so I'm going to have to reload that turn. Give me just a moment. Okay, this is now the 4th attempt at reloading this mission because it keeps crashing horribly, horribly. So I'm going to try things in a different order this time. We're going to start with Jackson rather than doing everything first because it seems to be the Icarus jump that seems to be doing most of it. It might be down to the fact that when this thing lands, it's interacting weirdly with the cover. So I'm going to position him ever so slightly differently. Let's Icarus jump. And we're going to land... Can we actually get in down here? Let's actually land up on top, and then we can run and gun down, and that'll be close enough to what I was trying before. I mean, we are massively up top at this point. Oh, actually, we can attack him from up here. Well, in that case, let's reload,
Locked and loaded.
and we'll take our 2 shots at 71. Okay, it's probably going to die from the various poison and everything else, so I'm happy enough with that, and we got through without a crash. So, roughly what we were doing before, we were getting a rocket launcher on these guys.
Won't even know what hit him.
And what else? Oh, damn it, I should have done the Void Rift first. Okay, Void Rift over here. No, we moved up first, didn't we?
Moving to position.
And that gets the Void Rift nicely on these 3.
The rift consumes you.
Indeed it does. Of course, the random number generator is different each time, so there's a chance that we might get insanity on one of these 2. Here comes one, actually. Alright, what's it going to give us? Disoriented. That's alright. Panic would have been better. Mind control would have been even better. Oh, we're getting it on both of them. Alright. Mind control. Well, that will certainly help. There is a lot of nasty going on in there. Let's get Matrix's rocket in on these guys.
Firing rocket.
Good damage. We might be able to get some kind of grenade up and in on that. Let's have a think about where we're attacking from. If we step in here, we could maybe get an acid bomb in through the door on this chap. How far can the acid bomb reach? So we'd need to move it 1, 2, 3 spaces at least. Well, that's going to be far enough. It's just whether the angle works for the door.
On the move.
Oh, easy. Easy. And if we do it there, then we won't actually get the device as well. So we'll have that as a maybe. What other explosives do we have here? We've got a gas bomb still. Well, we can get a gas bomb in. With the space that's been opened up to the side, we might be able to come around here and get it down the edge. It's a shame we're not just a tiny bit closer, actually. I think what we're going to do... Let's get a sting grenade in. Oh, come on. I should be able to hit everyone with a sting grenade. Is it not quite going to give it to me? He is just too protected around the back there. Okay, fine. Well, we'll pull it as far forwards as we can. Yeah, we'll just get these guys over here. So sting grenade in. Nice. Disorient and stun. 2 stuns. Okay. We can now focus on this guy. So if we step up to here, we've got a direct line on him. Or we can step behind cover, and that'll probably be much better for us.
Understood. Moving out.
So over this way. It's only a 73% chance to hit. Maybe I should have gone closer. Right in his face. Nice.
Enemy eliminated. I'm running low on ammo.
That is quite alright. I mean, with that was very cool. If we step forwards into the fire, then we can get that gas bomb in there. Or we can step on in and do a sniper shot. Let's zoom out. That muton over there. We can snapshot him. And we're pretty close range. Relatively for snapshot, I mean. So at the moment our chance to hit him is low, but moving up that distance will actually significantly improve it.
I'm going.
'81. Alright. Try and make it a good one. 56% chance to crit, actually. There we go.
Happy now?
Okay. So, 2 stuns. Disorients. He's panicked. That's gonna die. I think at this point, running up to here is probably going to be the best thing we can do, ready for next turn, or maybe over to here. Certainly getting in. No, let's just get in a little bit and we'll try and take a regular shot through the door. So you can see this one at 96. He's only disoriented. Mr. 96. Well, ain't that just peachy? Still got the acid burn to go on this, and then it should explode. There we go. So it's only the mutons left now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and that chap down there. So he's going to die almost certainly. Oh, he just moved in and went on Overwatch. All right. That could have been a lot worse. Ah, jeez. Not a good time.
Menace 1-5. Neutralize all remaining enemies and secure the AO.
Not that there is a good time, of course.
Commander, the data tap has been destroyed. We've lost whatever information it managed to pull from the Advent network.
But it was okay. It had lots of health left. Ah. That is so bad. That was ours. That was totally ours. We had that. All that for nothing. Alright, let's have a look. So neutralize enemy targets before we leave. We'll do what we can to take as many of them out. So gas bomb in here first. We don't actually care about protecting the area anymore. Otherwise I would have... Hell, if I'd known that was going to happen, I would have grenaded them last turn.
Multiple targets down.
Yeah, multiple targets indeed. 96%. Try again. He'll die of poison. Okay, the rest of us, we can prepare for this horrible thing that's going to happen here. Let's reload.
Ready to rock.
It's a 50% chance to hit, but I think what we'll actually do is we'll get you to take a shot. Oh, even better, you can frag yourself and him. Well done. Well done. Full-on suicide that was. Didn't do much to destroy the cover, but what are you going to do? Right, we can... This guy is still a threat. We could... run and gun down to here and take a rapid fire shot at him. Matrix might be able to do something. Sing might be able to do something. We've also got psionic potential as well. So Sing. If we were to step forwards to here, you could see him through the window.
What's over there?
That's pretty good. Nicely done.
One down, thousands to go.
You can die by Jihan. So we can actually just charge forwards over here. We're only going to get 2 shots in close combat, but it's still better than none. So charging on in. Matrix also charging on in.
I can handle that.
In fact, Matrix can take a shot at the other guy. You're like dying, aren't you? I'm pretty certain he's dying. Take a pot shot, Matrix. Whittling him down. You may as well step forward and go on Overwatch. Dark Shadow is also going to go on Overwatch in a moment. Bring Jihan up, and Jihan can actually kill this guy. Just make sure that he dies. Yeah, he's not burning or anything. Kill him just to be safe.
Hostile neutralized. Negative ammo. I'm spent.
Okay, you're going to go on Overwatch. Dark Shadow, you're going to step in and go on Overwatch. Let's put you in the fake cover.
Heading out.
He's not going to die, actually. He did just panic, though, so we don't need to worry about him right now, so go on Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
And Tati Boo Boo, you can go on Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
What a palaver. That thing should have survived. It wasn't burning, it wasn't under acid or anything like that. Takes some pretty major injuries. Pretty major injuries, but nothing to show for it. Yeah, I guess he was poisoned. Dark Shadow with his massive thunk gun. Missed. Unexpected. Good Overwatch fire going around here.
X-ray neutralized.
One of them made it away. That won't be for long, though. That is frustrating, that is. Matrix, get him damaged. And I think we will give the kill to Sing, why not? Ooh, missed. We'll try that again. In fact, let's try a Shadowfall. Nah, we'll clutch it to finish it.
There you go. Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Mission parameters completed.
Crashed mission, 2 major injuries, and we failed. That's not good. Killed a lot of Advent, though. We did pretty damn well, but that device, it vanished. It just decided, nope, had enough. I think it's because the first shot set it on fire, and when things are burning, they've only got a certain amount of time before they vanish completely, so regardless of whether they were actually shooting it, it still had its own internal time before it was bound to vanish, and there's no way to put out fire other than just waiting for it to burn out. What a rotten way to lose a mission. Let's get back to base and see how long our injuries are. And also what the consequences for this are. Only 6 days. That we're getting very, very lucky with. That could have been so much worse. 5 days for Dark Shadow for being tickled by by that thing, and of course our Grenadier has full kit. No. No, volatile mix. Volatile mix is just the most sensible option. So what was the dark event? That's really what I need to know now. Major breakthrough. That's really not cool for us. So the major breakthrough adds 2 blocks.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project.
So
taking out that facility would
14 days
blow to their
left.
efforts.
Now we have to be very, very sensible because people are injured at the moment. So let's bring up our soldiers. 5 days, 2 days, 6 days. We can wait 6 days. Can we wait 13 days is the question. You've got stasis, you've got nullance, you've got insanity. That would potentially be okay for you. Waiting 13 days would be a big push. A big push. Domination is incredibly useful. And I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to wait 6 days until Singh gets back. Then maybe hit another facility. Buy us a little bit more time to finish off that Solace training. And then we can go for the final run. So we've got 2 facilities that for the moment we may as well ignore. Making contact with New Mexico is not going to help us that much. We can pop to the black market though and maybe buy some Illyrium crystals.
Market is open.
No Illyrium crystals at all. That is a real shame. May as well sell the AP rounds for a little bit extra for what it's worth. The rest of it can stay with us. We can go and get a hell of a lot more supplies. Let's make contact with New Mexico.
For the Mexican Regional Tract.
Okay, Solace training is done. What are we going to get to you next? Oh, Schism is awesome. I really wish everyone has Schism. Solace, Void, Rift, and Schism are like the best things to have. Okay, new facility construction, that's fine. We've still got lots and lots of time left. Making contact with a new area gives us 65 more supplies.
Located.
And we could potentially make contact up there. I'm going to save my intel at this point. I think the best thing that we can do is actually just head back to Resistance HQ and try and get some more intel.
Sector 14, East Asia.
It is going to be tight. It is going to be very tight. So, Illyrium crystals. That's going to buy us that shotgun that we wanted. We're not going to build anything in here. We don't need to. Instead, we're going to go to engineering, build items, and with 61 Illyrium crystals, we're going to get that storm gun. Oh, yes. It looks beautiful. We could also spend all 60 on this, but we don't have a strong enough sniper build to warrant this. And the scram gun is nice, but no one really uses the scram gun because, well, Matrix does, but it's just not the same. So storm gun. And we could give Hellweave to Matrix, but again, not really worth it. One day until Singh is back, and then we could maybe run on another facility. Let's have a look at Jackson's weapon. Ooh, doesn't it look pretty? Doesn't it look pretty? That is going to be absolutely mental when it goes full crit with a screen full of mobs. Okay. Powered weapon is a shred storm cannon. That is disappointing. I was hoping for another blaster launcher. Okay, we're going to have to move on a facility. Or we could start on the final mission. At this point, I think it's probably going to be time for the final mission. If we move on a facility, we could get someone else injured. We could end up losing the game. We shouldn't take that risk right now. So, Advent Network Tower. We're going to start with concealment. We're going to start with video feed. We're going to start with reflexes. We don't need targeting. A little bit of extra aim and crit chance is nice, but it's not necessary. I should wait for that training. It's only 8 days. It's only 8 days. Let's go get a supply drop for 3 days. And then we can get some more intel.
The outcome of this research.
Andromedan autopsy. That gives us proximity mine. Interesting.
Functioning in combat well after the original wearer has expired is remarkable.
In the 4 days, we may as well go for datapad. We'll get some more intel from that.
I'll see that immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Raw checkpoint, that's fine. We don't care about supply drops at this point. We are getting dangerously close to losing the game. Okay, fly back to Resistance HQ.
For East Asia.
And of course, the network tower is actually perfectly accessible anytime we want it. Right, who is available for us to recruit? Scientist, specialist. Well, we don't need a specialist.
I do not think I could have predicted this.
79 intel, nice.
So it is intriguing. Commander,
We're not going to have time for another one, I don't think. We'll queue it up for what it's worth. 5 days, no, there's definitely not enough time for that.
You as soon as the report is available.
This is going to be pretty damn close.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
Okay. It's telling us that we're very, 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 very close to losing. They're hopefully not going to get any of these done before time ticks on. We're going to ignore that supply drop. We are going to go to the black market because there's still a chance that we could buy some more Illyrium crystals and get another weapon upgrade.
Market is open.
39 Illyrium crystals. That gives us 60, which is enough for another weapon upgrade.
Commander, we might have to do some cleaning, but we've still got room to grow here. We should consider building some new facilities. Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Plasma Lance is probably going to be the best thing that we could get. Either that or the Illyrium Phase Cannon. It depends on if we're going to take Julian along. I don't think we are. So I think it's going to be the Plasma Lance. Too late, Plasma Lance has been decided. What a turnout for the books. Right, 11 hours to get this.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
And then we are pretty much going to have to go straight for it. Okay. You can start on Inspire, but I'm pretty certain that you have everything that we need. Let's check. So Volkova has Domination, and Solace, and Void Rift, and Stasis Shield. All things that are incredibly, incredibly useful. So it is time for us to finally start the beginning of the end. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh, wow. One short. Well, let's take off the video feed. Dodge is probably going to be better along with targeting and concealment.
Commander, once we move on the Advent Network Tower, it's all or nothing. We won't have time to advance our research or deal with the wounded. We should only deploy once we're fully prepared.
Okay. Give me a moment and I will just make sure that we're prepared.
Setting course for the Western U.S. Precinct.
If we're going to infiltrate the Advent Network Tower, we'll have to use a smaller squad. Try to draw less attention to ourselves than we already do.
Okay, give me a moment and I'll pick who's going on the mission. Okay, it's always difficult knowing which way to go for the last mission. We're taking Volkova because we want domination. Just in case we need extra people, it's the right move to make. We're taking Dark Shadow so that we can get 2 decent ordnance explosions in the same turn. And of course, Matrix so we can do a Reaper and just mow through a whole bunch. There's 17 enemies there. It's going to be difficult, but not impossible. Here we go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Commander, it's time we put Advent down for the count. This'll be a 2-pronged assault. First, we hack the heart of the Advent Tower and disrupt their network before the speaker finishes his latest broadcast. Shen's cooking up a little surprise for them that should more than get their attention. With Advent in an uproar, we'll access the portal and take the fight to their front door. All goes well, they won't even see us coming. It's risky, but it's the best shot we'll get. Once we start this, there's no turning back.
Okay, join me next time for Operation Ivory Auger. I'll see you soon.